Alrighty, welcome back to Kavran D&D, where things are getting interesting. Last time, as the party licked their wounds and they made plans with the surviving councillors and Catherine Moulton, they searched for the missing councillors with small success, finding Scaldi and Bartolomeo. The scouts they encountered also combing the area were swiftly dispatched. Unfortunately, the only other people the party were able to find were two travelers, a tiefling and an elf. Arwen was able to track Genevieve for a while until an explosion cut off her tracking spell, leaving 3 dead scouts and a patch of scorched earth behind. The party travelled to Garnhamheim, where, after a short magical interrogation, they and the rest of the council were welcomed. A plan was made with King Fargrim to reach out to all the other nations' leaders and try to establish who was trustworthy, arrange another meeting, and form a plan of attack against Balsa. They tried to reach out to Genevieve through magic, but 2 sending spells received no response. They were able to reach Lord Lucas, who had been captured, and told them they were back at the camp, due to be moved soon. After a rest, they tried scrying on Genevieve, discovering she was in her home in Blackmire, suffering from an illness, unconscious. Now they prepare to set out and save the remaining councillors from the camp. And so we begin with you all awakening bright and early, or late maybe, depending on how you feel after your various intense encounter the previous day. But waking up to face a new day.
Question. Where is Blackmire?
You don't know?
I don't know. Wait, is it not a place?
It is a place.
And I don't know where the place is.
It's not something you, as an elf, would necessarily know.
I'm a half-elf.
Okay. That's not something growing up in the forest you would have known.
Okay. That's sad.
Alright. I mean, if it's not in the, so they're taking the prison. Sorry. Are the prisoners in Blackmire, or are they taking the prisoners to Blackmire?
That's where Genevieve is.
Genevieve's.
Oh yes, that's where Genevieve is. Okay, so it's in a human place. Which is probably west.
Yeah.
And our plan is to go get her. I mean, I could try and teleport us to her. No, I don't think that's going to work.
Can we ask the people of the undergrounds if they have a map of the world that is, got all of the places?
Got a bit more deets.
Yes, you can.
Cool. What's up, homies? Give me the deets.
So, you...
I reckon it's way down south near Black Spire, because there's also a Black River. My theory. Go on.
So, you have been granted rooms and chambers. You have been given servants are at your beck and call for the time being. You have been given a comfortable rest here in Garnhamheim. So you can comfortably speak to an aide and request that they reach out, and one of them will go running for you to find Lady Cathra, who, after a short while, the aide returns and says to you all, Lady Cathra will see you and to escort you up to her chambers. And so
Okay.
you are escorted through the castle and received in the rather impressive chambers of the High Mage of Garnamheim.
Whoop, whoop. Sup, lady?
As the stone door opens and you enter the chamber, you can see there are several large rooms within, and she leads you through, dismissing the servant with a kind nod, and leads you through into what looks to be her little workshop or laboratory, a place where, or maybe just library of some kind. Shelves are lined with books. There are several boards on the walls covered with some arcane formula, and you can see that there is a balcony that looks out of the circular wall into the city down below.
Fancy. You have to pay extra for a balcony view.
Not when you're related to the king.
Ah, that is a fair point. That would make sense. Okay. Do you have a big map?
We have several maps. Are you looking for a particular area?
I'm looking for a place called Blackmire.
Blackmire. She cocked her head for a minute, thinking, yes, I'm familiar with it. It's somewhere close to the Black River.
Knew it.
Is it near the Black River or the Black Lake?
I believe it is near the Black River.
Ooh.
Okay.
Somewhere north of Galford.
Good old Galford.
Good old Galford. Where the gals go.
Oh dear. Do you know what kind of a place it is? Is it nice? Many sights?
I don't know much about it. I know that there is a large town approaching a city. It is most famous for its two rival families.
The Blackmires.
Indeed.
Oh my god, it's like Romeo and Juliet. I love them. But he's gonna die. No, he can't die, or she can't die, because then he'll come back and then he'll be like, oh no, she's dead, I'm gonna kill herself. This is terrible. We just need to tell them both not to kill themselves. Okay. This is fine.
Yeah. She heads over to one of the bookshelves and spends a few seconds sort of like looking through the spines before she pulls out one of them. Flicking through, she opens it to a page where there is a sort of like zoomed in map of the southwest of Kavran. And you can just see sort of the tip of Velenmore Island is labeled there as well. And you can see about here on the map, about 50 miles north of Galford, is a dot labeled on the map, you know, a little picture of a small city labeled Blackmire.
There we go. Ta-da.
Yeah.
That's
All
my
right.
contribution.
So now we need to get there.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any ways to get there?
I have teleport, but that can go wrong.
Lady, don't need to look at my notes. I don't need to look at my notes. Cathra!
Well done.
I got it. I got it without any hints. All off my head. Does she have any, if she's, clever? Because she is clever.
I mean, there may be a teleportation circle down there that some of the nobles have. I don't personally know of one, and I've never been there myself. I would be as blind as you were trying to teleport there.
Fair enough. How far, if you get the teleport wrong, what's the furthest away we can accidentally be sent?
Oh, that is a very good question, isn't it? So, oh god, on the little text thing, it makes absolutely no sense. I'm just gonna look it up.
So,
You
can be off target, which means that you can be up to. The distance off target is a percentage of the distance that was attempted to be travelled.
Yeah, so we could
bloody hell.
So the further
we could be like
go,
10% of the way.
The further away an off-target teleport will take you.
So we could accidentally go to Denderport.
No. We would imagine like a straight line from here to there. If we say, for example, got off target, we'd have to roll a d100 and we'd have to get a percent, and whatever we roll is translated into a percentage, and that percentage is the percentage of the way we would get there via like a straight line. Is how I imagine it. So like if we rolled, say, then 50%, about 50% from here to there is probably somewhere like, I don't know, like here. So you probably just end up in the wilderness here somewhere.
No, so you determine the distance and then you roll the percent, and so if the
I didn't realize it said in a random direction. Never mind.
Yeah, so let's say you were off by 100 miles. You then roll a d8 to determine which direction. Well, I would roll a d8 to determine which direction, north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, and so on. You moved those 100 miles, and I do all those rolls in secret, so you don't know how far off you are and what direction you've gone in.
Or we could end up in a similar location, like it says, like instead of like a wizard's tower, you could end up in like an alchemy supply shop. And my worry is that we'd get similar location, and instead of Black Mire, we'd end up back in Black Spire, and that wouldn't be good for us because we kind of killed their like glorious leader.
I don't want to ruin anything if JJ has something planned for teleport, but it would be very funny if we teleport to the Black Mire's house, but we accidentally teleport to the other Black Mire's house, and we got to do that awkward, like, sorry, wrong family in this feud. Apologies.
I do, however, I mean, I have a kind of idea. I'm assuming, like, we might still have some gold from when we fucking defeated the dragon in Blackspire. We could go there and then just windwalk our way down. Because with windwalk, you can travel up to like fucking 300 feet around, potentially dashing 600 feet around. That's a long way. It's like 10 squares or a certain amount of squares per day.
Well, the way I'd treat it would be windwalk would times your distance you could travel per day by 10. Because normally you'd travel 30 feet around, but you can travel 300. So normally you travel 24 miles a day, so you could travel 240.
Boom. So that's like, we would then end up from Blackspire to Black Mire in like a day.
Or half a day.
Do you have the charges?
Much
Blackspire, do you have the charges to windwalk afterwards?
Yes, because they are with different things. Windwalk is my staff. My spear, and teleport is my gauntlet.
Of course they are, yes.
JJ's like, oh, why did I give you these things?
Yeah, on the one hand he's saying that, but on the other hand he's like, oh, but thank God we don't have to go through fucking... Like, imagine if we had to walk that whole way and we're gonna random encounters and shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I choose to walk. Let's walk.
Okay, let me just
And I
map the
speak to all the pigs, and I want to know all their names.
27 later,
bacon,
we
pork
finally...
loin, pork chop, spare rib, gammon.
Do I see applesauce?
Applesauce, yeah.
Yay, he's my favourite.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk if you want. I'll just have to work out the distance and how long it'll take you to walk that far.
No, I don't think he'll walk. It's fun.
And then we can see what
We
happens.
for that.
To the fate of the universe.
Yeah, while you're just walking through the wilds.
Hold on. Have we been to Winstad, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh no, there was a mission to maybe go to
This comes up
Winstad.
every time. Ben's like, we've been there, and I'm like, no, you
No,
haven't.
I thought basically that
There
we
was
had
a mission you
went
declined
Winstad,
to go,
but...
and there was a mission you declined that would have taken you there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, see, yeah, that could be a plan. Go to Black Spire because I have like a piece of gold from there, and then fucking Windwalk to Blackmire. Done. Or if you know a tree. Oh, there was those trees outside of the fucking Black Spire.
Yeah, that's true. But it takes ages to get to the tree that's in this place.
Well,
that we are currently.
Oh yeah.
We have to go outside.
Oh yeah, we gotta go outside.
So apparently they can't grow a tree underground. So annoying. I think. What if we just try to teleport to Blackmire and then we just wind walk? What we can't do.
Because we could end up... I mean, it's unlikely, but we could end up like fucking in the Elven Lake, like Calgrove Lake over there. Or fucking...
I thought JJ said it was like 100 miles.
It's a percentage of the journey, so you roll to determine how far, and so that journey is...
I think I'm confused.
Okay, so the journey...
So we could end up in Denderport.
So, no.
Theoretically, yeah.
You draw from Blackmire. You draw from the destination, the random direction you're going. So, it is roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Can't do that maths in my head. It is roughly 400 miles.
Okay.
So, if you rolled off target, I mean, you might just roll and end up there anyway, but if you rolled off target, I would then roll percentage dice to see what percentage of 400 you were off target in miles.
Mm-hmm.
So I could roll like 30%, and you'd be 120 miles off target. I could roll 1% and you'd be, 4 miles off target.
Bear in mind as well, we'd have to roll a D100, and on a 75 to 100, or 74 to 100, sorry, we would make it there perfectly. Otherwise, it is off target, or similar area, or mishap, which is just damage.
But yeah, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like that you can't like try it, and if it fails, just like not go through the portal or whatever. But I feel like that would be like
cheeky.
Yeah. So yeah, should we just like teleport to Black Spire and then Windwalk to Blackmire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Works for
Cool.
me.
I take some of the gems and shit and things like that. One of the things we got from that massive horde.
Well, before
and-
you leave, Lady Cathra says, before you go, there are some things I would like to discuss with you. My father and I will do our best to recruit everyone that we can to our cause, but, well, there's some things I was hoping you might be able to help with. Do you know
go on.
anyone who can advocate on our behalf? Do you have any contacts within the various circles of leadership who can be trusted to reach out to and help present our
Genevieve.
case?
Genevieve is currently not available.
Well, when we get there and we heal her, she'll be fully available.
Do you mean like kings and queens and shit?
Indeed. Do you have anyone within their courts who would trust
Yes.
you and, if given a
Yes.
message, would be able to advocate on our behalf? A
Yes.
message coming from inside would be potentially better received than a message from the outside.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Lady Verona. Does she count?
Who is Lady Verona?
She's the lady of Ithamel.
She's an elf.
Yeah.
I don't
But wasn't
think
she
we
like
can
a...
count on any of the elves for help.
But she likes me.
Islamel has also been wiped out.
But she's alive, right?
I have no idea.
I mean, we've got the fucking mayor of... Or is he mayor? Can't remember. Of Rosenzen. Fucking... Is that dwarven guy the mayor of Rosenzen? Or like the leader of Rosenzen? Fucking... Oh, Lord...
Motsignir?
Motsignir!
Who are we talking?
I couldn't stop thinking of Montaigne. But I knew it wasn't Montaigne. Yeah, is he? He's not like the leader of Rosenzen, is he?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Don't make me.
Rose? No.
Just trying to think of like powerful people we know.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we know a high priestess. Does she count?
Potentially.
Like
Religion
why?
is great.
What is this for? By the way.
Well, to get influence.
We need to reach out to the other leaders and present our case for a meeting. They are likely to be wary, understandably, and one of the things that would help bring them to our cause would be if this message came from the inside rather than from without. If we had someone that you knew who was trustworthy, who I could reach out to on your behalf and get them to present the message to their monarch or ruler, then potentially this message would be better received.
Zinda Farsight.
You have
She's...
connections to Zinda?
Yes. Besties.
Well, that will be a great help then if you have connections to the Farseer.
Yes, I do. Hold on. I'm just looking back on my old notes. They have lots of other people. Oh. Who the hell is Art Gahal Shining Palm?
Feels like a monk. Shining palm.
He's apparently a powerful dwarf in Gargenheim. Garnenheim.
Where we are right now.
Yeah.
Is that like a character question or is that a... Or is
Well,
Well, the character would probably know. So I suppose it's an out of character question.
yeah, probably.
it...
Yeah, I would.
So Artegal's Shining Charm, I believe when you learned about him, you learned that he was the high priest of Dweller, goddess of death and the afterlife for the dwarfs.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, he was a god?
No, he was the high priest.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, Angus. I forgot about him. Fucking Angus. I know
of
Smeek. He is the god of the goblins.
It's a pretty. If you're talking about high people,
Yeah, but she doesn't necessarily have political.
who gives a fuck about political power? She's a god.
Yeah, but they're trying to get political power.
Ah, fucking.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to
Power.
Zinda.
Is it
She's
not?
a homie.
The Stix speaking, not me, obviously.
Let me send a bat or something to my mate Zinda. What if I just like think about her? Does she know? She's quite powerful. Zinda.
Oh, we fucking went to Hengist Forza. We spoke to the people there. Pretty high up people.
Yeah, no, I looked, but they're just like the elders in that section. They didn't seem like
Zinda.
Zinda's not from Hengist Forza. She's from the Shattered Shore. She's from up high on the floaty towery bits. Get it right. You don't even know your own land, boy.
Wow, Jojo, just because she's an orc, she's automatically from Hengist Forza. Wow.
Get fucked.
Wow.
I remember. She floats in the sky. Sorry.
Chance remember that there was a castle in Hengist Forza that linked through a teleportation circle to the rocks in the sky.
Yeah, but that's a bit like saying anywhere, can have a teleportation circle that links to anywhere. In fucking Harry Potter, there's fucking flume things that link to the fucking
Did you
magical...
say flume with an M at the end?
Flume, whatever it's fucking
called. Flumes!
what are they called then? The fireplaces with the...
Just without the M.
You know flume is an actual word as well.
The flue? It's not just called a flue.
Yeah.
No, it's not called a flue.
Flue powder.
Oh,
and flume is the slides. Now I think I'm wrong. Am I
no
wrong?
way it's called flue. That's the
thank God. Like flue, because of like a chimney flue.
The Flue Network. Like FLOM.
Is that what it's called? A chimney flue?
Yes.
It is a chimney flume. Flume is an actual word, as Abby said. It
yeah.
Like a log flume or
like...
a slide. But
I'm calling it... Yeah, that's what I thought it's called, a flume, because it's like a narrow sort of...
flue.
Pipe.
Chimney
like
flue.
A chimney.
Flue.
Flume. But it's called a flue. That's... dumbest.
This is
This
amazing.
is the stupid name ever. You know what? Fuck you, Harry Potter. Embarrassed me yet again.
A flume is a channel for carrying water or a ravine in a stream.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, me. Down the slide.
Water, smoke, it's all shit.
It's all psh.
If you were to draw both of them, you would just use wiggly lines. I'm not
Oh dear.
They're
This
both
is
just wiggly
amazing.
lump.
Okay, let me get menu notes. My non-old school notes. Oh, that was good. I needed that. I have a question. Has there been a Mr. Bottle of Mayo? Does he have a first name?
That is his first name.
Bottle of
Oh,
yeah.
what's his last name?
See,
C.
I don't know. He doesn't have a last name. I haven't made one up. I will be
Okay.
People don't
Okay,
need
okay.
last names.
I have a question because
Madonna.
in my very old notes, I have Bartholomew is an orc counselor.
Yeah, that's probably the same person.
Is this someone who was replaced by Bottle of Mayo, or is it the same person?
It's just a different pronunciation. Bartolomeo.
I feel like they went through
Okay.
a midlife crisis whilst we were off having our adventures, and now they're called Bartholomew. Before they were called Bartholomew, because they thought, "Oh, I want to be fancier in my old age."
I'm literally grasping at straws for more people that I know.
I mean, yeah, I think most of the people we know are like, the council, Genevieve. That's about it.
It's fine. The
In
answer to
terms
that
of
question can be no.
yeah, in terms of people in power, I think that is pretty much our.
I know Zinda.
Mm-hmm.
She's a cool dude.
That's fine. I mean, on instinct, which leaders do you think we can trust? We'll reach out to everyone, but
You can
Well-
trust the orcs if you shark dive with them. You can trust the humans. They're pretty non-threatening. You could trust the Dragonborn because both of them stood their ground to help. The others, I either don't know or are a big no.
well,
You can
I
try-
don't
Oh,
mean
yeah.
the councillors. I mean the rulers themselves. You say you have had personal contact with Zinda, which is a great help.
Yeah,
Help
she's
our cause.
the goat, but she's not a goat though because she's an orc. Anyway. She's really cool. Who's the ruler of the elves?
Well, for all intents and purposes, that is our chief betrayer, Lady Famine Place.
Oh, you can't trust her. I could tell you that firsthand.
Ostensibly,
You
it
see?
should be her father. However, due to circumstances I do not understand, she does most of the ruling. He, as we understand it, is quite reclusive these days.
Has a baby dragon that he thinks is his son.
That is good to know. Thank you. I shall pass that along to the king.
You're welcome. Humans. Do humans have a ruler?
They do.
Who's that?
King Colwyn.
I've never heard of him.
King
I've
Jeremy.
probably talked to him before, but oh Jesus. Oh, Jeremy. Anyway, yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah, we've spoken with him. He'd be in Winstead, and we've never been there.
You're finally getting it. Well done.
Yeah, I think Stix just had a lot of dreams that we'd been to Winstead, even though we've never been there. You know, like when you have like a weird dream that you went somewhere that you've never been before.
Mhm.
Sure.
Well, okay. This is a long shot, but ideally we need a neutral meeting point. It'll make people feel more comfortable rather than having to
Oh,
go into somewhere's lands. Do you know anywhere that could be safe?
somewhere extremely well guarded with just so many guards, you might as well call it an army. Because I swear to God, if this meeting gets attacked as well, I'm going to flip my lid because someone has talked. And this time, you're not getting caught out like you were, or like they were last time. Not you.
I've got a great place you should go. You see, there's this place. It used to have spiders in it, but it doesn't anymore. It's this little tiny sewer tunnel in Denderport. No spiders.
I don't know. We've been away from there for a while. They could have come back.
No.
You're suggesting we meet in a sewer?
Well, I mean, it's everyone's uncomfortable. No one's happy. Perfect.
You do make a good point.
Even
What
ground.
would make this sewer particularly advantageous?
I've been there before.
Why?
I think Denderport's a good place to go. Because it's got lots of people. It's a multicultural city.
Yeah, it is unfortunately on the same side of the world that Balsam's reign of tyranny is currently going around.
Multicultural. All walks of life. Not just one. Don't like that segregation. No, no, no. Everyone can get up there.
Okay, Vanderport, we'll consider it. You make it, yeah.
Or we just go to that island that we've never been to before. That looks fun.
Which one?
Vernamore. Velnamore. I
We've
can't
been
read
there
today
before.
with that one. No, we haven't. We've been to it on another plane of existence.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to another plane of existence. What a great idea. Let's do that.
It's not the worst idea.
I mean, we did have to run away from things at the end, but it's fine. Oh yeah, and she's there.
Oh,
Let's not go there.
Would be a really quite safe place to be. The Shattered Shore, that's literally floating in the air. Can't get attacked from, when you're on an island that's floating in the air.
Yeah, I just don't want them to destroy her house, just in case they do try to destroy her house.
Yeah, maybe.
Shattered Shore is remote, which has its
It is also
advantages, but also it has its disadvantages. I mean, trying to convince people to travel so far to get there, but you make good points. I'll put it on the list.
Like,
what about our house?
I mean, I was thinking our house,
but only in the garden. I'll put a little, like, what are they called? Tent marquee up, and you can all sit in there because you're not coming in my room.
We need a castle.
No, too much cleaning. I don't do it as it is.
That's why we have Chappie.
Hey, he doesn't just clean. He also cooks us bacon.
Exactly. We could get another Chappie.
No. There is only one Chappie.
Okay, but like another version of a servant. Or we could just hire someone regularly. And they could, we're kind of loaded. Maybe we could go to this random island with, NWES on it that we've never been to. That could be.
Oh dear.
Swear
What
What about inside the volcano?
which volcano?
There's only one volcano.
Sorry, it's not.
Oh, well, the stone one.
That is not helpful.
Okay, let's maybe not go inside the volcano. That could be bad for our health. Yeah, I don't really know, if I'm completely honest.
Is there
But-
anyone you know of who we should also invite other than kings, queens, and the rulers of each nation? Is there anyone you know who could be of help? Who would be?
Oh, yeah, Stix is mate. Yeah, we'll take her. What about a big dragon? No, I don't think he wants to get involved, No, we'll leave him out of it.
Their long lifespans make them notoriously hard to persuade to engage in mortal affairs.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we'll go with Stix's friend, whatever her name is. Zariel, Amorous. Which one is she?
Amorous was the name of Stix's mentor.
And she is Zariel. One of them's a goodie and one of them's a baddie, and we keep messing up the names. Okay, well, we'll ask her. She's a friend of the family. The family being our weird cousin Stix. I don't. I mean, yeah. That's kind of it. That's kind of everyone, I'd say. I can't think of anyone else. That's.
No one else you've met on your travels who can be relied upon?
Oh, I mean, yeah, loads of people, but I don't think you want Harry the man in the cabbage patch at your meeting.
No, we are talking
Oh,
powerful individuals.
what if I got? How did I meet Sardior? Did he actually was he there in body and soul or just in mind and soul?
You're not sure. You've had 2 encounters with him. One through some
I
sort
don't
of
think he'll
magical
give a
ritual,
shit.
and one in a dream.
I mean, I can ask him, but I don't think he's gonna care. But he is, a mate of mine. We're like this. He dreams about me, and I dream about him. Good stuff.
Like a religion check for her.
A religion check.
No, she doesn't know anything about Sardior.
Oh,
She just thinks you're rambling.
cool. I am. What the fuck? Okay. I know a priest.
One final question before you head out. Even if they don't attend the meeting, have you got any allies you can recruit when the time comes?
Oh yeah. We
when
got
swords
loads
are
of
drawn and battle is done.
yeah. We got loads of like paladins we know and stuff,
Are they?
and just randos.
Can their loyalty be counted on?
Yes, we live next door to them.
In Rosenzen?
Yes.
You hold
But they
sway
Oh.
with a sect of paladins from there?
oh yes. They're neat dudes. They are paladins of give me a minute. I just went past it. Shit. Right, that's no,
Apologies.
that's church. Paladin.
Stix, you
Oh, no, it was
missed the
dead.
question. Is there anyone else you should invite other than kings, queens, and rulers of each nation? And does the party have any allies they can recruit when the time comes for battle?
Yes, we met a bunch of fire giants that said they were like totally up for kicking some ass.
Oh yeah, them.
Uh,
We know paladins of Salathiel.
yeah, paladins of Zalathiel from Le Rosenzen.
Yeah. And your mate.
Yeah, Amaris
Whatever.
/
Yeah, her.
Uriel.
Zuriel, see? I was right. And then the
Cool girl.
baddie is Zariel.
Yeah, baddie Zariel, goodie Zuriel. Unless JJ's about to pull some 360 spin on me that it's been Zariel the whole time. But no. Yeah. Who else have we met upon our travels? We met a stone and amethyst dragon.
Yeah, well, I don't think we can
Dunno
count
how-
on the dragons.
Yeah, I don't know how well we can. Oh, fucking Garmiri?
Who?
Garmira? The
Who?
amethyst dragon that was like with us for like ages.
Oh, what? That's at our house?
Yeah. I know she's not amazing, but you know, someone.
She is.
You know what I mean? She's not like a whole like army of people, but you know, she's someone.
Also, her name's Namiri.
Namiri. Where am I getting Garmiri from?
I don't know.
Oh, I think she was in my campaign. Never mind. Fucking.
Teroa. He is from Blackspire, and he owes us one, apparently.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
So, put him in. He
Who
can
is
die on the
Teroa?
battlefield. Oh, we chased him on a skateboard.
When you put it like that, it seems we could
It seems what? It seems what?
rough. Like the connection there, like, oh, who is this guy you want to join our massive fight? Oh, we chased him on a skateboard one time. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll put him down as a big hitter.
Hell yeah. He's a key part. He's the distraction.
We could shout at Piper and make him join us, and maybe What's-Her-Face could
Oh yeah.
bring us some. Maybe if we convince her and her buddies in the Shadowfell, we could like force them to like join us.
Is that what you were trying to get at this entire time?
What?
I was wondering if that's what JJ was trying to, imply, that we know Piper and whatever her name is. Oh my god, I forgot my own character's name. Helena, that's her.
Helena. Yeah. What other? I swear we must have met some other. We've been doing this for ages. Surely we've met some other fighting force that could help us?
I mean, we know the orcs. They're pretty
Yeah,
capable.
they're pretty solid, but I
They
figure,
fight sharks.
yeah, but I figure they're probably coming anyway with the orc. You know,
Yeah.
deadly Gary, dignitary. That's the one. What about
Wilson, the big pig in the mountains? He's a pig, and I like him.
What about that guy, that dwarf that could turn into a bear? Hey.
He wasn't a dwarf.
Yeah, he was a dwarf.
No, he wasn't.
Okay,
He was an elf.
Okay, that lowers my respect for him quite a bit. But I thought he was a cool dwarf that could turn into a bear. But knowing now that he's an elf that can turn,
I'm pretty sure he was an elf.
Less imposing.
Theron, druid who lives near the mountains outside Yelion.
I thought he was just some random guy. But yeah. Could we?
Theron.
Could we? Wait, do the people in the Feywild owe us any favors? I feel like they owed us a big favor. Oh!
I mean, we have the thing to summon our little rose boy.
Yeah! We could summon him, and by now I imagine he's got like a whole army back now. You know, or maybe not a whole army, but at least like a few troops.
I mean, it depends how fast. It might literally be 5 minutes since we saw him. But it is the Feywild after all.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't really know.
Or it could have been 8 years.
I feel like it's time sort of runs parallel in the Feywild, but it's when you go there, at what point in the timeline do you return? So, like, you know, the two timelines run parallel, but when you go there, you know, like when you go there, time runs parallel. When you go back, time is a bit, you know, like the line to go there is pretty straight, but the line to go back is like, woo.
Now, Sam, Clara, Farah, Param, and Weimar were rangers who helped us kill the dragon.
Oh yeah.
They might.
Yeah, maybe we can recruit. Oh, maybe there are some elven guys that we could like recruit.
I think there might be some elven people, like rangers and stuff, that will.
We could recruit.
I mean, not all of them. Some of them probably don't like us. But
we got some. Oh, I wonder if my giant buddies are still here.
Oh yeah, the giants. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so
the two
bad at
giant
remembering
guys.
things.
Oh no, but I promised I'd get them home. I don't want to bring them into a whole thing.
Oh yeah, them. But also the giants that were like being held hostage, but then we set free.
Yeah, the fire giants.
We were like, no, the ones that are down here.
Yeah, the fire giants.
Oh, are they? Are they fire?
Yeah, we went into their mines and we killed a bunch of devils for them.
That's the one.
The fire giants.
Okay, cool.
I feel like
contact name for them. Do you have a way to reach them? Is the questions posed to you?
Yes, I do.
Is there a search? Can I search? Oh, I can find in note. How do you spell giant?
Giant.
Giant friend? I have a giant friend? Oh, no.
The great part is when I have to go back and look these up, I have to look at Abby's garbled spelling to try and work out what my actual spelling was when I go and look them up in the notes.
I
feel like
Beres, but I don't know who that is. It just says giant friend.
When was that? Was that when we were with Neo before?
Yeah. No. It was just before we learnt who Regis is.
Yeah. Yes, because
Yeah, so that must be it then.
that's him. Because we went into the desert and first we found the fire giants, and then we found a whole like abandoned city.
Yeah.
Boom.
I
So
think that's it then.
Beres.
Okay. Everyone make a history check for me.
I'm very clever.
I feel like
I'm not very clever.
yeah, but you know who is clever?
Me?
Fucking me. I can't see what I rolled. That's a nat one. Okay. Clever. Yeah, but you know who really actually is clever? I can't roll less than a 26.
True.
Fucking Klari.
Oh my lord. How have we all rolled?
Oh god.
1, 1,
No.
2.
But you can't roll less than a 26.
It's still that one, though.
Yeah, it's on that one.
So
We
that
rolled
one-
2 1s and a 2.
Oh no, technically because it treats the roll as a 10, so it's not about that one.
Yeah. Treats the roll on a d20 as a 10. Therefore, it's a
There's
stupid
no that
rule,
one.
but it helps us right now. So I'm gonna.
Whoa.
Well, I can find no Beres in my notes in relation to the fire giants.
Oh.
That doesn't
Well, it's
mean they don't
definitely
exist.
there.
Doesn't mean they don't exist. Just means I can't find them in my notes. Well, Klari with a 26. You remember that the fire giant's chief name was Tonag.
Yes!
One of the.
Did I not
where's
write
it gone?
Toe? No, I never wrote anything about him. So,
Where's it gone?
The woman.
Please. Yeah. Who she play that? Oh, you mean like the blue skin people? I was thinking like she played fucking Cora. No. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
There was also one of their shamans was called Alwield.
I don't remember him.
Her.
I don't remember her.
But also, Klari with a 26, you remember that. Oh, where's it gone? That's the problem with scrolling through so many notes.
Oh yeah, but they're being like held by Tosi.
Yes, they are. They were being forced to mine, looking for something. You found a hidden underground temple that had a portal in it. You
And we
destroyed the portal.
closed it.
But they also said that when the time comes, giants are loyal, but their ways are steeped in tradition. Feats of strength are the measure of a giant, and before the clan, you will need to show their strength if you are to lead the clan in battle.
I'm okay.
So if we kill Toasty, we basically just get there.
Just saying, we cleared out their whole mine full of fucking demons. The thing that they were way too afraid to do. So I'm checking that in that we've checked that off the list.
Yeah.
Maybe we might need to kill Tosi, but I feel like Tosi's probably going to stick by Balsam pretty tightly. So that might not be, viable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it.
That's it.
Bunch of orcs. Maybe the Rose guy in the Feywild. Maybe. Well, obviously, a bunch of paladins from different places. Amaris, possibly. Though I don't know how much of like human affairs she can sort of delve into, but
I mean, I don't think she wants you to die.
no. But at the same time, I don't think she can like stop me from dying. You know, like I feel like 'cause
Yeah, but she can
technically
help though.
yeah, but I feel like 'cause she's like a god.
Yeah, but
Uh,
but Balsam's not a human,
yeah, I suppose. Maybe
so
she
she
can send a
can deal
spell.
with this.
I could technically conjure a celestial. One extra dude.
Yeah. I can conjure bears.
The essence of this thing is more big things. Like Prince of
Yeah.
Rose's fire giants are kind of what she's looking for.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's a pretty good celestial. I'll have you know.
This is a pretty sweet bear.
You guys would know there were other people who could do summon a bear type things.
Not like I can. Yes, those are the people that we can think of.
Yeah, you could cast that at level 7 and summon fucking
Too many bears.
a whole squadron of bears. No.
Squadron?
Hell yeah, it's a squadron.
It's a big squadron. It's a large
Flying
squadron.
bears.
Aww,
Uh,
that's so
Okay.
cute.
Well, if you have a way to reach these fire giants and this Prince of Roses, I don't think we will be able to organize anything for a couple of weeks at least. So if you can reach out to them, and then when I reach out to you, maybe you can pass a message along.
yeah.
Sounds good, my guy.
Does indeed sound good. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, not really thought about all the people we've met and all that sort of stuff in a bigger picture sense.
Can we find Genevieve now?
Years.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So I guess, well, I have many messages to send, preparations to make, security practices to enact. See if we can set up a safer meeting somehow. If there be in it some element of remoteness, that might make people more comfortable again as well. But either way, any help you can do will be much appreciated. But safe travels to you. And I'll see you all again soon.
See you later.
soon.
Bye.
Bye. And as I'm waving at her, we just fucking teleport. Black Spire, baby.
Okay, what are you using as an associated object?
I feel like we've still got some of the gold that's left over from Black Spire, and or we have some gems because we found fuck tons of fucking gems in that place, and or I
Who's North Stole?
he is he was the bad guy from the arc with the white dragon. He was the guy with the sword that was like controlling.
Oh, he was up there. Yep, no.
Yeah.
The Mirror of the Dragonborns, was that? Oh, I have a spoon! I stole a spoon! Does it consume it?
No.
Oh, I've got a spoon.
Also, like, I think you've got loads of stuff. You got loads of stuff in here.
I stole a spoon.
Maybe it came from.
Yeah. Got an emerald necklace.
Yeah, but I thought we were looking for things from.
Lord Syrax's gold teaspoon.
Boom.
See, I knew I should have picked up this crap for a reason.
Boom. take the teaspoon, teleport to Blackspire.
It's going to take us directly to...
This is going to take us to Blackspire, where we got that teaspoon from. Do you remember where we got that teaspoon from?
Yeah, his house.
Okay, that could be a problem because we are now teleporting to his house.
That's
Well,
Hopefully abandoned place.
well, he's not going to be living there anymore, is he? He's dead.
No, maybe someone will.
Okay, well, we'll just say hi. Sorry, we teleported into your house. Bye.
Do we
They
have...
won't remember us, or if they do,
Oh!
they'll like us.
Okay, idea. Yeah, okay,
Yes.
fuck this. I cast Wind Walk now,
Okay. Go on then.
then I'm casting Teleport. Because then I don't have to cast Wind Walk when we're there. We can all just be wind when we're there.
Okay.
You cannot cast spells while you are a wind.
I know I can't, but I can target friends so they can all be wind, and then I can make myself wind. You know, at a later time. But yeah. Because there's 2 different magic items allowing me to do this. There's 2 different items with 2 different charges sets.
Okay, so you're going to turn everyone into wind except for yourself, and then teleport everyone,
Yes.
and then you will turn into wind.
And then when we get there, I will turn into wind.
Okay.
Plan.
Certainly a plan.
No, don't worry. I got this figured out.
Okay.
I think. Unless JJ pulls like a 180, we end up in a fucking terrible spot. But I think I've got this figured out. Be fine.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me just.
I love it when he says interesting and we have no idea what's going on. It doesn't scare me at all.
Nope, not scary. Not at all.
Okay.
It's a lovely tune.
Oh. JJ is trying to figure out who. He's trying to look at the sort of economical climate of Blackspire and who, after the disappearance and death of their great leader, had the money to buy this house.
The lady with the frogs. The frog lady. Who had a love-hate relationship with her next-door neighbour.
Oh yeah, she was like an alchemy person. I reckon we.
Yeah, she was cool.
Throwing potions around. Like a fucking. Yeah.
And she loved chaos.
Boom.
Yes, that's probably what happened a lot in her shop. Oh.
Okay. So you teleport. So you just to confirm, Stix, you are saying in Stix to cast teleport, everyone else is turning into wind prior to the teleport.
Yes.
Okay. Just to confirm, if anyone then wants to do anything, it will take you a minute to become solid. By which point, during which time you are visible and targetable by anyone that would wish to.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone happy with this plan?
Yes. I can't wait for Stix to get wailed on.
Yeah, no, I got a plan for that, don't worry.
How long does it take you to turn into
1 minute. I got a plan.
Okay.
So I take...
He's going to dimension door. Hey, I know you.
She knows!
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Stupid iPad.
Okay. 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 You teleport. You teleport into the dining room of the former lordship's manor in the mid-morning. You arrive in a bright, well-lit room, and there is the immediate sound, the crunch of breaking china, and several screams of alarm. Looking around you, Stix, you can see that there is a family in this dining room that were in the middle of a rather opulent late breakfast. At the screams and shouts, you hear the running of heavy footsteps. You see two people sort of pushing back their chairs and backing away from the table. There is a rather stout-looking man has sort of thrown his arms out, and his taller wife is behind him. He has what looks to be a butter knife in one hand and is holding it out aggressively. And as she just screams, his voice bellows, "Guards! Guards! Intruders!"
Well, hey, guys, let's not all, be hasty here, okay?
The door crashes open and 4 guards burst into the room.
Or we can be hasty. Dimension door! Out the building, onto a, like, sort of diagonally upwards onto a building somewhere up higher, but, like, yeah, I'm using, like, the full 500 feet, to just go, you know what, just to go, like, down the street. Just 500 feet down the street, and I will just fall out. As obviously everyone else is there as well. Oh, actually, okay. I'm going to do two things. Firstly, I'm going to run towards a window and leap through the window, crashing my body through the window.
What? That's so unnecessary.
Because you guys need a way out of here.
There might be a window open.
There might. Well, now there is.
Oh, good lord. Okay,
Stix,
yeah.
make an athletics check for me.
God, I hope it's reinforced glass.
I
Bulletproof.
am a level 18 paladin. This
Mhm.
window can get fucked.
Yeah, you burst through the window in a shower of glass and splintering wood.
Boom. Burst through the window. And then I look back in at the windy, weird forms. And I say, I will meet you at the... wait, hold on. I will meet you at the spire. And I... Dimension door. Away. 500 feet towards, like, the roof of a building. I can see somewhere close to 500 feet away.
Okay.
And I begin turning into wind.
Okay. Stix sounds like a slowly filling thermos.
I didn't mean for it to sound like that, but yeah, that is exactly what it sounds like. And then I become wind, and then, as previously stated, I would like to meet them near the spire, and from there we can all travel as a nice group down to Blackmire.
Okay. As the rest of you wind your way in your wind elemental forms out the window, the guards rush forwards, trying to sort of grab at you. One of them tries to slash at the wind as you all blow out into the streets and over the buildings.
I would like to be doing the worm.
The worm.
As wind.
Just make a performance check. Why not?
Okay.
Let's see how good your windy worm is.
Otherwise it might look like a slug. Oh, I do the slug.
Yeah, this is less of the worm and more of the electrocuted, just sort of jerky and twitchy. There's not much smooth like undulation,
Good word.
like a little storm wind. Yeah, as you fly over some other guards' head, you hear them say, just one of them say, "Does that one look like it's having a fit?" Okay. Yeah, Stix, you managed to wind your way over the rooftops as well. And
Yay!
do you guys stay in wind form once you reach the spire?
Yep. Because from the
Well,
spire.
do the others? I'm asking, do the others stay?
Oh, right. The others, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, we can see him, can't we?
It'd be very difficult to see him at a distance because he'll be a wind.
No, but once he gets close, we can see him.
Yeah, he'll be visible once he's close, but it'll be harder for him to find you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll unwind while we wait for him. Or I will, at least.
Okay. You unwind. Stix, make a perception check for me as you approach the tower.
I then start trying to do the worm on the floor.
Okay, make another performance check.
Thanks. This is very important to me.
6.
Oh, slightly better.
6, baby.
Okay. It's not a case of not finding your companions because they are easy enough. Well, Arwen is certainly easy enough to spot. Doing as she
Yeah,
does.
who else is doing a worm on the floor?
It's just a question of how long it takes you to meet back up.
What, is he just choosing to wait till I stand up?
No, it's a question of how long it takes him to find you. So it's whether or not he sort of like floats in and spots you immediately versus has to spend some time searching.
Yeah.
Fair.
Did you like my worm?
Landmark you'd try and arrange for?
I'd say near the tree that we tied those people up in. That was fun. We have some good memories of that tree.
Okay, so near the old church then.
Yeah. Where we tied those people up in a tree. Did we ever get them down? I don't think it matters.
I'm sure they were gotten down eventually.
Do you want to try and look for the tree?
Who? Me?
Okay, you while you're doing your work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll worm my way to the tree. Hell yeah.
I'm imagining like full on SpongeBob, like makes no sense how she can do this kind of thing.
Am I doing
this way,
perception?
Yes. Or survival.
I perceive that tree.
You do find that tree. Just roll another d20 for me, just a straight d20.
Okay. Is this to see if there's dead people? Oh shit, is there dead people? Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Any skeletons surrounding the tree.
Oh, okay, good. Whew. Crows came and ate them. Thank God.
If it had been, I was hoping for a 1, because if it had been a 1, it would have been, like no one found them.
Oh no!
Eventually, though, Stix is alerted by probably by the distressed animals just running away at the sight of Arwen's worm. Just follow
There's
the
no
trail
way to
of
talk
trauma.
about my body.
Just follow the trail of trauma and you'll soon find Arwen.
Follow the
Yoo-hoo!
trail of trauma.
And you can all meet up and head off as wind together.
Let's go, wind boys.
Indeed.
Windy Wendy.
Okay. What sort of path are you choosing to take?
The air.
Question solved. No, I imagine we've literally been given a map. So I'm sort of imagining we keep following the river down.
What river? Oh, right, yeah. That, sorry.
The main river.
Yeah, I didn't see it around the words. I got confused.
Follow the river down. And then when we get to that sort of bend, because obviously we can like fly and shit. So from the air, we can get a much better view, almost like a map view of where she's exactly pointed out on the thing. So when we get to that bend there, like that first bend, we can literally see that from the air and go, okay, well, if that's there, and on the map it said it was near there, we'll just look around and probably see a big ass town. It's like a small city, big town sort of thing.
It's like a map in real life.
Exactly.
Wow.
But from the air. Like imagine you're following a map, but you're flying. Like a plane.
This is insane.
The things you can do in D&D.
Wow.
Just incredible.
Indeed. So you you move over the lake and follow the river. Moving together through the bright sky, you spot small villages and towns as you make your way over the intervening miles. Eventually, you spot in the distance what looks to be your destination. A large town has a small defensive wall around it of a wooden fortification with a what's the word? Okay, raised platform along the top for guards to patrol. A simple defensive fortification, but it signifies this is a larger, growing town. You can see close knit alleys and tight streets where buildings have been squashed and crammed in together. In the around the outskirts, you can see that there are a number of manses and manors and things that cover the rolling hills and open plains. You can also see that there are many fields of vines and grapes that spread over those hills.
Ooh, fancy.
Place ain't so bad.
Let us land.
Yeah, it is quite a pleasant corner of the world. As you see farmhouses and things and barns as well. As you traverse, fields, there is livestock in some and crops in others. As you make your way to the town. Yes.
If I fly next to and kind of brush up against a tree, does that count as touching it?
I would say not for the purposes of your magic. It's because your magic kind of to transport via plants requires you to make a connection with that tree, which I don't think can be achieved without
my hands.
Yes, I don't think it can be achieved.
Or my face.
Yes.
I could, if you didn't have hands and you had to cast it with your feet or something.
Just rub your face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't perform any actions while you're wind, so I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
it makes
true.
sense for you to be able to connect with nature in a
just thought I'd ask.
meaningful enough way.
Cool.
Kill.
Okay.
Well, the first thing I do is touch a tree. Hell yeah.
Okay. So you're landing on the outskirts of the town? Where Arwen can find a nice tree to touch.
Yeah. Land on the outskirts of town and make our way in from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You make your way. You make your way into the town, into the city. As you do so, there are a couple of guards sort of idly standing by the gate. They look quite bored as you're making your way down the road. There seems to be there's an empty wagon driven by sort of a more elderly man with a young boy beside him. Imagine looking at them, the familial resemblance, probably a grandfather and his grandson, delivering some sort of produce, maybe to a store or a tavern or something like that. And now the wagon is empty and it is pulled by this large brown ox with long horns that slowly plods its way out of the gate. You have to stand aside for the cart before you make your way into the town proper.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Can we look for inns usually have, like, people who know lots of stuff. Go into an inn, ask for information on where Genevieve lives.
Well, wouldn't the guards on the door know?
Oh yeah, all that.
I mean, we'll walk up to the door gate thing.
Yeah, so you walk up to the guards on the gate as you're about to walk into the city.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They kind of just, they sort of, they eye you, just kind of, they look kind of bored as you approach.
Can we just walk in?
Yeah, you can just walk into the city if you want.
Oh, this is so easy. I could set fire to everyone.
These guys need better fucking security.
Well, I'll go up to and ask, do you know where the Blackmires live?
He looks and goes, which ones?
The ones with the daughter, not the ones with the son.
And they've kind of looks at his friend and goes, haven't they all got several children?
Oh, for God's sake, Genevieve's mother and father.
Don't know Genevieve.
Don't know Genevieve. I don't fucking know.
Oh God.
I describe her.
Yeah, we describe her
in great detail.
Oh, could you send an animal messenger to? Because you were the one who scried. Could you send an animal messenger to her/her parents?
Dingy scried.
No, you were scrying.
I wasn't scrying. Klari was scrying because I don't have the scrying spell.
Yes,
oh no, I was scrying.
Yeah.
How the hell did I do that?
Because it's a druid spell.
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember things. What did Klari do that? She was doing the messages. I remember now. Sorry. What am I doing? Animal messenger. Sorry. Okay. I send the message. 50 miles per 24 hours. How big is this city?
Not that big. You could probably walk across it in 20 minutes, half an hour.
Okay, can we just ask the people, okay, where does that one live and where does that one live? And then we'll just knock on both of them, both the doors.
Yeah.
Because I can't be asked.
As well, one of them gives you there's a big manor on the hill over there. I'm assuming you guys are arriving from the north at this point. It kind of points up.
Yeah.
That's where the north one lives. And on the south side, there's one. They are surrounded by the red wine grapes. Big, big wooden building. Kind of, big, painted all nice, white, fancy, big stables.
Was there any windows when I scried?
Yeah, the room had windows.
Could I see out them?
Yeah, vaguely.
Was there any grapes?
Not that you could see.
Could I see a long way away?
No.
I think it was the grape place.
You could only, it would be kind of, because scrying is located on a person, like the surrounding beyond, their immediate vicinity is kind of fuzzy.
Oh.
So
okay, let's check both of them.
You would have just sort of seen a void of blue and green for grass and sky, or
ooh, blue and green. So no purple grapes. Except that could have been green grape.
I think we got. Yeah, let's just go and check, and yeah, we'll. I'm sure we can explain ourselves to whoever's there. I suppose.
Where are you going first? North or south?
North,
You're
because
going
we're
north
probably
first.
closest to the north.
You are indeed closer to the north.
North, please.
But
Okay.
please.
How are you approaching? Are you going to turn back into wind and make your way over there? Or
No.
just walk?
Just walk.
Yeah, just walk.
Okay. You.
Plodding on along.
Yeah, it takes you a little while, but you make your way up the hill towards the manor house that was pointed out to you. You walk through several fields of vineyards. The grapes are not yet in season, so the vines have all been cut back. But you walk the path between the fields. As you make, yes,
North was up the hill.
yes.
Not the grape one.
There are grapes like around.
There are grapes everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, then my last question didn't help at all then. I thought one had a hill and one had grapes. Well, I'm most confused.
He said they were surrounded by red grapes.
Oh, and these ones are green.
They are green.
Oh, the Great Wine Wars.
The
The Grape Wine Wars.
great wars of.
And there was much wrath over these grapes.
Oh, this is amazing. Right, let's go. This is excellent.
Do you think their entire fight is about white wine versus red wine?
Absolutely.
And then there's that one person's like, I mean, I kind of like rosé, but
I was just about to say that. Both Luke and Genevieve are like, we like rosé.
yeah,
That's why they're in love.
yeah. They sort of created rosé one night together. That's how they fell in love.
I love it.
This is canon, by the way, JJ. I hope you're taking notes.
Right, let's go.
Yep.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
So you continue to make your way up the hill. As you start to approach the manor, you can see that there is it's a very nice wood building. Sort of the lower half is brick and the top half is wood. But there seems to be surrounded by some fine-looking gardens. You can see gardeners tending to hedges and things like that. You can also see off to one side, maybe quite a ways off the path, there is an area of one field that has been recently sort of churned and turned, but doesn't look like it's sort of in terms of it's been plowed or anything like that. It just looks disturbed. You can see that looks. I'm struggling to describe.
It's just been moved.
Every other field is sort of is neat and organized and is planted or has livestock in it. You can see that this field is sort of partially. It looks like a large swathe of the plants within has been destroyed recently.
Oh. No.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
You make your way through the gardens. As you do so, one of these sort of gardeners kind of intercepts your path. It's like, can I help you?
Yeah, we're looking for Lady Genevieve. I think she came here. She might have been injured. Councilwoman for the humans. Parents probably quite, important people.
He looks at you and goes, yes, of course. I shall let them know you have arrived. And he turns off and quickly sort of, begins running, well, not like moving swiftly, a quick stride up the path, towards the house ahead of you. As you make your way up, eventually you arrive at the house, and as you do so, the door opens at your approach, and you can see there is a rather sort of stern-looking woman there. She's got light grey hair, and sort of pulled back in sort of quite a tight bun. She's wearing she's wearing a long dress with a very high, sort of ruffly collar to it, and there's a little bit of ruff on her sleeves and things like that. And she stares at you in a rather austere manner as you all approach.
Is this the same woman as I saw in the scrying, or a different one?
This is a different woman.
Uh-oh! We're at the wrong house. Hello! Hello, lady.
Not necessarily. Hello, madam. How are you?
She inclines her head towards you. I am well, thank you. What brings you to the doorstep of my masters?
Well, yeah, see? Well, we come here on extremely urgent business from Garnenheim, and as representatives of the Council of Kavran, we need to speak to Lady Genevieve immediately.
She looks you all up and down and says, I'm afraid her ladyship is not here. As you should know, as representative, she is on the council herself and will be in residence in Yelion.
I push past her. I'm going in.
Make an athletics check.
This old woman cannot and will not stand in my way. I am her friend.
Yeah, she moves to block the door, but you barge past her, and she lets out like an affronted sort of, "Oh, madam, I must insist. You must leave at once."
No. I'm finding her. She's not well, and I must help. Where is she? I'm just in the.
Your words. She's been hurrying after you as you sort of stride through the entrance room towards the stairs. And at your words, when you say she is not well, I must help, there's kind of like she kind of sort of stumbles a step behind you, and how could you possibly know that?
We're magic. I'm gonna
Where
say,
is she?
We're magic. We need to see her right now.
One moment. And she hurries off.
I start looking at opening random doors. Cupboard doors. Doesn't matter. Tiny little doors for the mice. Nope. She's not in there.
Okay. Arwen starts looking through the doors, and there's you find quite a nice sitting room, a kitchen, there's a dining room, all sorts of things like that. You find that there's like a storeroom off the kitchen.
She's not in any of these. I march upstairs.
As you begin marching upstairs, the austere-looking governess woman.
Oh,
Is
governess.
what the fuck
Sorry.
was that?
Governess. It's just a fun word.
Right. Okay.
Let me live.
It was the quickly raising eyebrows that
It's just. Ooh,
governess was.
governess. It's just fancy. It's very
Okay.
fancy, okay?
Oh, okay. I thought you were being.
I'm not a fancy person.
Getting Bridgerton vibes.
Bridgerton.
Not Bridgerton, but like that sort of that time
I
period.
love Bridgerton. Anyway, what's this lady's name?
She hasn't given it to you.
Well, I'm asking.
Well, as you make your way up the stairs, you see that there are two people approaching. Actually, there's three people approaching. You see the austere governess is returning, along with a man with who you do recognize, Arwen. This is the blonde-haired, middle-aged man who you saw in your vision before, as well as a broad-shouldered woman wearing a sort of heavy coat, and she carries a sword at her hip. As they approach, they eye you quite intently.
Hello. Where's Genevieve? Yes, I'm in your house. Less questions, come on.
We'll get to that in one moment. Who are you all? What are you doing here in my house?
We are Stix, still quite angry from like the past couple of days. Just sort of steps up, spear like just tunk. We are representatives of the Council of Kavran. We've come here from Garnenheim on the order, well, on no one's orders but our own, but we're trying to gather people for Lady Cathra and the many other councillors of Kavran. We also know Genevieve quite personally. She's helped us out on a lot of things, and we've helped her out on a lot of stuff.
She's my
Would you
friend.
kindly let us through, please? We need to see her. We need to make sure she's okay. And we need to get her okay so that we can take her back and we can figure the world out.
I just want her because she's my friend.
She wants her because she's her friend.
Make a persuasion check.
Both of us?
I've gone into the wrong room, motherfucker. 30.
Not both of us, it's fine.
Sure you don't want to give it a go, Arwen?
I can give it a go.
I kind of want you to
Persuasion?
see what happens.
Friend. I'm too worried about her to be persuasive.
You look at the man and you watch as he glances between him and the broad-shouldered woman with the sword. He says, "Captain, what do you think?" She turns to him and says, "I don't know. I sense no ill intent. If they are as capable as they look, then they could have barged in here and done great harm by now, but..."
Does it help that I know Arthur? Costain?
Arthur Costain is a personal friend.
Yeah, hell
Haven't heard
yeah.
from him in some time. How is he?
Oh, he's okay. He's in Yelion. It's the whole thing.
He kind of takes a deep breath and... "You think you can help my daughter?"
Yes,
Yeah.
we got magics.
We
It's
Sir,
are.
what is your name?
He takes a last look at the captain, who gives the slightest sort of nod of her head. He says, "Well, you best follow me."
She might have spoken about us with the Fellowship of Aegis. We're kind of like an important thing.
I mean, I don't think she's spoken to them in a while. She's
No,
she's
but-
not, she's
oh,
a very
yeah,
busy
not like that.
lady.
Yeah, she is.
Things to do.
I unfortunately have not spoken to my daughter in quite some time since she relocated for her political business.
Hell yeah.
Is she not right home? Well, come visit.
She's busy.
Genevieve. Yeah, but you're never too busy to speak, you know. You'd never be too busy to, you know, give your mum a ring or send him a letter.
I think her mum's here.
Or,
We have
you
not
know.
received a couple of letters, but we understand that she was very busy.
Is she's not dead? She's not dead, is she?
No, we have been
I'll
able
beat
to.
you up.
She is still alive,
Okay, that's fine.
as best as we can tell, but we are not sure what is wrong with her or how to fix it.
Okay, come on, let's go. Stop
Um,
dilly dallying.
Yes, the companions she arrived with were able to give us something of
Are they still here?
Oh, yeah, where are they? We need them too.
Yes, he turns. Maria, will you fetch our guests?
Which one's Maria?
The governess looking woman.
Governess. Maria.
Maria, 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 Maria.
Black. Yeah.
Most
Governess.
beautiful sound.
Mr. Genevieve's dad, what's your name?
My name is Horatio Blackwell.
Horatio. Oh my.
Good name.
Yeah, that'll do. And captain, lady. What are you the captain of?
I am the captain of his lordship's. Well, whatever his lordship needs.
Okay, what's your
Guards, if
name?
he's. I am Joan.
Joan. Lovely. Thank you. Right, take me to her.
Yes, they lead you down a short hall, and there is a. Places a hand upon a doorknob and just gently turns and opens the door. It moves silently across a thick plush carpet, and when the door opens, you can see that there is a large four-poster bed. Genevieve is lying underneath the covers, and there is a woman sat beside her bed who turns in your direction. She has the same sort of shining blonde hair. And when she turns, you recognize the image of Genevieve's mother.
I'd cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic.
Yep.
You cast your eyes around the room. Horatio has a magical ring. There is a magical necklace on Genevieve's mother. Genevieve's mother?
Guinevere. Ooh.
Genevieve's mother. Sorry, I'm mixing up names here.
Is her mum called Gwen?
Her mother is called Gwendolyn.
Yes! Oh! Great day. I'll do. Ooh.
And you look over at Genevieve, and she is awash with a multitude of multicolored magics that seem to be sort of. You almost have to like look away as they're sort of. The hues are mixing and changing and washing over each other. These rainbow patterns.
Okay, did you give her anything? Any magics?
No, we just tried to give her what little sort of food and water we can. Try and keep
Okay.
her the right temperature. 1 minute she seems to be burning up, the next minute she's ice cold.
Please, can I dispel magic on her until... Is this... it's concentration. Does anyone else have detect magic?
Yeah, I do.
Could you cast detect magic and tell me when all of the colours
You can
go
cast
away?
dispel magic. It doesn't break concentration or detect magic because it's not a concentration spell.
Detect magic is a const.
But dispel magic isn't.
Oh, okay. So I can okay, I'm gonna dispel magic until I can't see any magics on her,
Okay.
please.
Okay. Yeah, you cast dispel magic, trying to target Genevieve, and nothing happens.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Oh.
Could I also casting detect magic? So I'm going to cast detect magic. And could I go up to her and, well, there's a couple of things I'm going to try. So firstly, I'm going to use my... Where was it? Cleansing Touch. Beginning at 14th level, use your action to end one spell on yourself or on one willing creature that you touch. You can use this feature a number of times. You can do your charisma modifier. It doesn't say any limits on levels of spell. Just touch her. One spell ends. Anything happen?
You cast detect magic, and you see this same thing. You see this shimmering rainbow hue. The different colors of all the different schools of magic just seem to be awash through Genevieve. You can see it pulsing through her veins. You can see it's almost in the air as she exhales, and then it dissipates. Her breasts very shallow. As you move close, you can see that she seems to be going through one of these hot phases. The covers have been pulled back. There is a damp cloth across her forehead, and what you can see is her face is flushed, and there seems to, you can see the sweat on her brow. But as you use your cleansing touch, trying to pick out, focus on a spell to end, your magic finds no purchase. You can't reach or target a specific spell. It doesn't seem like there's a spell in place here.
Okay. That has narrowed it down. In which case, I will to cast Dispel Evil and Good. So, Dispel Evil and Good, shimmering energy surrounds and protects you from Fey undead creatures originating from beyond the material plane. From Fey undead and creatures originating from beyond the material plane. For the duration, Celestials, Elementals, Fey, Fiends, and Undead have disadvantaged attack rolls against you, and you can end the spell early by using either of the following spell functions. Break Enchantment. As your action, you touch a creature you reach that is charmed, frightened, possessed by a celestial, elemental, fiend, or undead. Creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed. Dismissal. As your action, you make a melee spell attack against celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead. Reach. On a hit, you attempt to put it back to its home plane. So I'm going to try and do Break Enchantment with Dispel Evil. Dispel Evil and Good.
Dispel Evil and Good. Is that a concentration spell as well, or is that just a instantaneous?
That is, yes, concentration up to 1 minute. So I will tell Arwen, tell me if anything changes, and I will cast this 5th level spell as I just, yeah. Boom.
Okay. You reach down and you place a hand upon Genevieve, and you feel the heat that is radiating off her. And as you cast this spell, you feel a vacancy. There is no undead, there is no possession that you're trying to reach for to remove.
Okay. In which case, obviously knowing that she is, knowing that she was, okay. Would you allow me? Because I did prepare spell even good. Knowing we were coming here today, and knowing that, knowing what we knew about Genevieve and how ill she was and how sort of messed up she was looking, would you have allowed me to prepare, sort of retroactively prepare a spell or two to
Yeah,
to try and think?
you can make.
Because one thing I want to try, and one thing I think Stix would want to try, but I forgot to prep it for this session, was remove curse. Because obviously I felt Balsam's like attacks and stuff, and I'm thinking that's some kind of like curse he's, he sort of puts on you, that sort of like fiendish mark or whatever. So I would like to try remove curse at, say, 4th level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, you reach out with your magic and you're trying to make that connection. You're trying to find a source. When you've done this in the past, if there is a curse to remove, you can feel it, and it's almost like you're scooping out something with your magic, but there is no target this time. You sense no curse to remove.
Okay, so it's not a curse, it's not a possession, it's not a spell, it's just a magic thing. Just a magical infliction? Can I just, I don't know, make some kind of just medicine check then?
Yeah, you can make a
To-
medicine check.
To round this all off. Guidance on myself, because, why not? And medicine. Medicine 19 plus 1d4. That's a 20. Unnatural.
So Genevieve is, you can tell, unconscious. But the magic is surging through her. Her mother has told you about these bouts of hot and cold that speak to a sort of feverishness. Sometimes when people have fevers, then they get really hot, and sometimes they, even though they're really hot, they feel really cold. So you can certainly tell Genevieve is ill. Magic is she's magic is not supposed to be in an individual this way. With your detect magic, when you look at someone like Arwen, even though she's casting a spell, she doesn't light up the way Genevieve does, with the raw sort of magic flowing through her veins at this point.
Does a poison look like this? Like a magical poison?
Poisons aren't usually magical. there are some magical poisons that exist, but they are rare and expensive.
Or could this be a sort of magical disease? Do I potentially think this seems like? Obviously, you're talking about hot and cold flushes and things like that. Certainly kind of seems like some kind of almost like magical disease. Would you be able to? Would I maybe think?
Potentially. Yeah, that would be
I'd like to
decent.
cast heal.
Heal.
Hmm
Tell me about heal. Remind me what heal does, other than
This
restoring a buttload of hit points. It has some other
this
effects, doesn't it?
spell also ends blindness, deafness, and any disease affecting the target.
Boom.
Okay, let me just double check.
She also
one
gets
thing.
70 hit points. So
Yeah,
if
the hit
she is
points are
about to
not-
die, she also doesn't die.
let me just- Okay. You reach out and you touch Genevieve and you cast heal.
Mhm.
Where do you touch her?
On her head.
Oh,
On her head. So you reach out and you place a hand on the side of her face, gently on her cheek. And where you cast heal, with your detect magic up, you watch as this wave of energy sweeps over Genevieve, and it's almost like the negative of everything, where it moves over her head, down her neck, spreads out over her chest and her arms and things. You watch as these running, racing lines of magic that are whipping over her body, where they meet this barrier as it washes down her body, they break. They break like brittle strands and they dissipate. And where this heal washes over, it lifts, it burns away, it absorbs the overwhelming, chaotic magic that was within Genevieve.
Yay!
nice.
This wild
Fucking
magic
easy.
that was surging through her has been alleviated, and her breath slows and her body relaxes in the bed.
She's not dead, is she?
No.
Thank God.
you killed with heal.
Whereas before, where she was, sort of breathing sort of short and shallow, and there seemed to be a tension sort of through her. Now she sort of properly relaxes. She lets out a deep breath. But there is no other change at this time. Her mother, kind of standing beside you, kind of grabs her hand at this point. It's like, what happened? What did you do?
I
Is she
took
gonna be
away
alright?
the magical disease.
Magical disease? That doesn't make any sense. What could cause such
I
a thing?
don't know. But all of the weird magic is gone away. So hopefully that'll help. Does she look better?
She
Yeah, does she
looks
regain any color on her face or anything?
not too much changes in terms of her appearance, but her expression looks, again, that tension that was there. She now, rather than looking like she is sort of out and unconscious, she now looks peaceful, like she is asleep.
Oh, cool. What if we just wake her up?
Yeah. Just try and nudge
Just to make sure she can.
her. Yeah, nudge her awake. I'll nudge her awake, and while doing so, I'll give her like some hit points with lay on hands. I know Arwen just gave her like a butt ton of hit points, but I'll just like, pop like 5 lay on hands into her just to wake her up, and I'll give her a good nudge. Like, hey, you there? Earth to Genevieve.
There's no response at this time.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Wake the fuck up.
With your medicine check, Stix, you get the sense that you have helped her, and now she just needs some
Needs
rest.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
What if we
And
put like haste into her, like the equivalent of giving her a fucking adrenaline shot?
Jesus Christ.
Huh?
Paul.
Okay. Does not have time for rest.
She almost died.
We-
You don't have a choice.
We almost died. We're fine.
You did
We
die.
did
and
die.
It took a big chunk of time out trying to get you back.
Yeah.
So,
And what did I do? I fucking got on with it.
No, actually, I believe you took time off because you were getting scaly. And we were a dragon and you didn't get involved.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
Yeah. Michelle, we don't have time for this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I got on
I
with
guess-
it.
I guess-
Arwen did.
I guess
I mean, Arwen
why?
wasn't-
Yeah, no.
wasn't
To be
a
fair,
scale.
you did get on with it. You didn't have scales growing out of your side,
No,
did Lee?
no, I didn't.
Okay.
Or
you know
maybe
what?
I do. Joking, I don't.
You know what? Fair enough. Give us some time. Why don't we speak with the surviving other people first? Talk to them, and then we can speak to Genevieve later, and or
Just as cute flavour, because I like to insert my cute flavour into these things. Hugo is sat on the bed, kind of between Genevieve's legs, but like kind of on top of her, and just like he missed her. He's making sure she's okay.
Well, the rest of you, as you sort of turn around, you can see that Maria, the governess, has returned, and she's just standing sort of like in sort of like position by the door, waiting to be addressed. And as you all turn around, she looks towards Genevieve's father and says, I have settled them in your study, sir. They are ready at your convenience. And she just sort of bows her head and makes her way out of the room.
Sick.
Genevieve's father comes and says, this way, please. Follow me. And he leads you
Does
down.
Genevieve's mum look scared of Hugo?
Yes. She looks somewhat nervous.
Does she try to stroke him?
Make an insight check as you're making your way out.
15.
15. There is a desire being held back by trepidation.
bless you.
Okay, I give Hugo a little scratchy on the head, just to kind of show that he is a good boy. And I telepathically ask if he wants to stay or come, and he's going to stay just for a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll come and get him before we leave.
Okay.
So if she wants to give him a little boop, boop, boop.
The three of you follow Horatio down the corridor, and through a door into a study where you can see that there is a tray of like tea and biscuits has been brought up.
Ooh,
And
biscuits.
sitting on a little sofa are the figures of both excuse me, are the figures of Waywocket, the gnome, and Rosemary, the halfling.
Waywocket and Rosemary, which ones are these?
Waywocket and Rosemary.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, how are you?
It's up as you enter. You can see that there is a look of relief spreads across both their faces. Says, we weren't sure what to do. What? Is Genevieve all right?
I have questions.
We didn't
It's
know
gonna be fine.
where to go other than just, or what happened to anyone else. So we
I
just
have
thought it best to
questions.
stay put.
How the hell did you get here?
That was Genevieve. It's it's Rosemary doing most of the talking. That was Genevieve. We when the portal closed, we didn't know what to do. We thought it best to try and get away, try and hide.
Apparently,
Kavran and Ashika, they didn't.
lit up.
They were all suspicious. They wouldn't go with anyone other than themselves. So the two of them broke off, disguised themselves, and began making their way
Oh.
on their own.
That's hilarious. That's so
What-
funny. You guys
what-
missed them.
What did they disguise themselves as?
I think Azrat made himself look old, and Ashika used magic to make himself look like an elf.
Loser.
Less suspicion. Like
We found them in the end, right?
No,
No. Okay.
because
you found them, you spoke to them, and then you left them.
Yeah, because they were disguised and refused to fucking be undisguised. Fucking idiots. I'm blaming this entirely on them. Because apparently they just didn't trust, I don't know, the guy that saved their fucking lives. Fine.
hilarious.
Understandable, but fine. Stix is mad.
Who made the
so there's
explosion?
Well, that was Genevieve as well. We, Scaldi, Bartolomeo is not far, and Scaldi wouldn't leave him, so the two of them broke off on their own she said she would lead them away, try and hide them as best they could, but also create a trail so the rest of us could escape.
They're fine, by the way.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, thank the gods.
For now.
Stop it.
So, the three of us, we ran together, and there were scouts, things looking all over the place. We managed to hide from a couple of them, but then a group of three of them tracked us down. They were talking about capturing us and taking us back, saying how we were going to be hurt for escaping and causing trouble, and we should have just gone along, and then something happened to Genevieve. She just started to glow, and there was this bright light and this sound, this explosion, or this roar, and it engulfed us all. And then we were here, so we just arrived here.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
Genevieve was just lying on the ground. She was like smoking. Her skin was too hot to touch.
I don't understand at all.
We don't either. We don't know what. But Lord Blackmire, he he gave us some shelter, and we told him what happened, and we didn't know where else to go. We had no means of
Did they look
contacting anyone.
shocked when you
Make an
told
insight check.
them about the explosion?
Oh, yes, they were alarmed. They didn't understand. No one knew what
So
to
it's
do.
not something
Genevieve,
she's had since birth.
no, nothing like that at all, as far as I can
Do you
tell.
think he's like a sorcerer, like a wild magic sorcerer or something? This entire
Like,
time.
you know, like Elsa couldn't control her powers when she got overwhelmed. Like that.
Maybe.
But if the parents have never seen anything, aren't shocked that this happened, it's like, oh, okay, maybe not then.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I too do not know.
Okay. Okay. Well, do you know, are you able to get to another place if we tell you where to go? Do you have any magic or anything?
No, we have no means of. Well, I mean, we can travel. Waywalk it. Like, I have a small amount of magic, but nothing with the means to transport us from place to place.
I do. I can bring him back to Gardenham with us.
Yeah, with us. I was just wondering if they could go.
I feel like.
But we're gonna go. If we're gonna go back, then it doesn't actually matter. Then they can come with us.
Yeah, I kind of assumed we were taking all these people back with us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I should have. Oh no, I did grab something from. Last session I did grab something from Gardenheim to be like, this is my thing from Gardenheim. Yeah. Cool. Just means I can teleport there easier.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Things I was going to say. What? I'm assuming you didn't have a plan after this.
No, it was just
And you're
as
free
far
to.
away as we possibly could.
Cool. Gather what things you have ready. Probably like. I mean, I don't know what the rest of you guys are thinking. I was thinking we chill out here until tomorrow, see if Genevieve's any better, and we take it to Garnenheim. I'm assuming in Garnenheim they have pretty good healers. Probably better healers than here. And considering she's a councilwoman and, our friend, we could maybe get her, like, looked at, taken care of there in the safety of, like, a big dwarven city in a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That could be kind of better for her.
Yes.
Mother knows best, but in this situation, I feel like we actually know best.
Yeah. I don't think she actually knows. I think she's just, there for her, not Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just kind of chill out for a bit,
Yeah, sort of
I
chill out
guess.
for a day while we're here, and then head back. I am kind of intrigued by, like, we've still got Windwalk. I'm kind of intrigued to go back to Blackspire. Not like go into the city, but just sort of take a look at it and see what's happened since. You know, has the town fucking rioted? Has everything gone to shit?
I mean, you can do that if you want.
I kind of want to see what's happened to it.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna see if there's any shops.
I thought we didn't have time for this.
Well, no, now we have to wait a day for fucking Genevieve to get better. So, whilst waiting, figure we might as well make the most of the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it does seem kind of risky, doesn't it? And as we all know, risky is not my middle name. My middle name is safety and sensibility.
I thought it was jumping on big things.
Stix is a no, yeah, it's probably it's something like that. Cool. So yeah, I guess we wait around for a day and see if she wakes up. If she doesn't wake up after a day, we're teleporting with her unconscious. We could just teleport with her unconscious, but I figure
I think her parents would have something to say about that.
I think they would too. So that's why I'm not going to do it for a day.
Does it not need to be like a living creature?
Nope. If they're unconscious, I can just take them.
That's stealing.
Because technically, if they're unconscious, they count as an object.
If they're dead, they count
Oh,
as an
no,
object.
yeah, if they're dead, they count as an object, not unconscious.
You can't. I don't think you can actually teleport an unconscious creature. Not sure.
I feel like you should be able to.
I don't know because they're unconscious, and so can they consent?
Can they disagree?
Well, it says like one willing creature. Well, that means they have to agree to it, not just not disagree.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I guess that kind of ruins the thing of like, oh, the wizard teleports everybody out of there when everyone's, in like the middle of a fight when everyone's like really fucked up. But I suppose, yeah, I suppose that's like a judgment call at the time, kind of thing. Because I suppose the person, if awake, would consent to that, whereas we don't know if Genevieve wants to leave this room.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even know like we're here and that's all happening. So, yeah, it's fair enough. Anyway, yeah, we'll chill here for the day.
Okay. Is there anything anyone would like to do? Arwen, you mentioned a shop. Was it?
Yeah, I want to go see if there's shops. Magic. Just magic stuff. See what they got. I mean, it's quite small.
Anything in particular, or
no? Just want to see what they got. Sorry, yeah, that's not helpful. Well, I don't need arrows. I don't really need anything. Potions? Different potions. Why not? Give me what you got.
Consult a book.
A book of liquids. Book of many liquids.
The
Book
best
of many
items and-
That would be a strange D&D book. The book of many liquids. Kind of want to make that now, though.
I know. It sounds
Dungeons
really
and
fun.
Dragons Book of many liquids. I feel like it's like, you know, like a book of like magic items and potions
Hmm.
and stuff. It's like a load of books.
You know when people hollow out a book to hide stuff in it?
Yeah.
I have this thought. So it's a book of just all of these potions and stuff.
Yeah.
And you pick one, close it. When you open it, there's just a hole and a little potion.
Oh, that'd be a good idea for like a magic item. Yeah.
That would be so
Oh,
cute.
you know, it'd be good. A magic item where it's a book, right? And as you say, it's got loads of potions and stuff. And all you need to do is place so that, like on the page, it'll have like a brief description of what the potion is, and then it'll have like a drawing of the ingredients. And if you put the ingredient on the drawing, close the book, and then you open it up, and it's hollowed out, and there's a little potion there.
Oh my god. So
Yeah.
yes.
That would be good. And you could come up with like all sorts of like really weird and wonderful potions, like like, you know, you've got your health potion and you got your fucking haste potion, but you've also got like your potion of really good smelling, or like
Absolutely.
your potion of bounciness, where you just suddenly become really bouncy.
Boing, boing, boing.
That would be fucking sick. That'd be so good.
I want this book now.
Oh, that's my plan. I'm gonna make the potion of liquids. Potion.
I love it.
Liquids. Oh, book of liquids. Yeah.
Potion of liquids.
Book of.
Book of liquids.
Book of.
Book of liquids. It's funny.
Crafty's book of liquids.
Oh,
I'm genuinely writing this down.
this is so cool.
That'd be so fun. Let's make a D&D book. No.
Oh, you could make one in real life as well.
It might be a bit harder.
Well, like you could have like the first half of the book is like the spells or the potions, and then the second half is actually hollowed out. So like you could be like wow, and then wow. Oh, that would be so fucking cool.
Like a magic trick.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
That would be
now I want to make that. Get an old book from like charity shop. Oh. The ideas. Have you got my potions?
So you head into town. Make an investigation check to find a magic shop. But if you can use your charisma if you want to do it by talking to people.
No. I don't want to.
Okay. You wander around the town for some time, but just looking down the streets, looking in shop windows. You make a couple of you end up going into a couple of shops by accident you think might be a magic shop, and then you realize, oh no, this is not a magic shop.
Got to do that awkward thing where you pretend to get a text, like, oh shit, gotta go, and you leave. You don't want to be awkward and just walk into a shop and leave.
But no, you don't find a magic shop or a potion selling shop.
Oh, okay. Well, any pet items?
Pet items?
Well, yes, I want a little bow tie for my dog.
Yes. Yeah, you can find a tailor's easily enough.
Oh, cool.
Pick up a bow tie,
I would like a little bandana.
a bandana.
Yeah.
A bandana and a bow tie.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, they'll cost you a couple of copper pieces each.
Amazing. He's dressed for all the occasions.
What color would you like them to be?
Oh,
And do they have a pattern on them?
red. They're both red, so they match my coat. Red and
Okay.
black. It got like leaves. It's cool.
Yeah, you find a very nice like tailor. And the bow tie is sort of the thing you're most interested in. It's this red with this sort of like black like outlines of like leaves and things on it. In this sort of quite nice soft sort of like smooth silky fabric.
Mm.
And as you're sort of browsing and talking about it, maybe with the shop owner, and you ask about a bandana and things like that, and they're like, oh, I've got some more of this material in the back, and they go in the back and they like cut you off a section and quickly like hem a couple of corners round with a quick stitch while you wait. So you've got a bandana in the same fabric.
Oh, he's gonna be so cute. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's well, no problem, no problem. Come again.
Oh, I will. I'll tell all my friends.
Please do, yes.
What's your shop name? So sorry.
Poppin' J's Stitches and Fixes.
Popping J's.
Poppin'.
Poppin. J's. Fixes and stitches?
Stitches and Fixes.
Sorry. Stitches and fixes. Tailor in Blackmire. Noise. Thanks. I go back and I go to where Genevieve is and Hugo, obviously. And I put the little new bandana on Hugo.
Okay.
And he wags his big old tail. He was asleep when I came in.
Yeah, it's kind of like when a dog's like sort of asleep on their side and they wag their tail and it like thumps.
Does Genevieve's mum look any more relaxed around Hugo?
She's not there when you go back in.
She's gone? Well, this seems rude. Good heavens, where has she gone?
Probably now her daughter's okay. Like, she's gone to, deal with shit. Maybe.
I mean, she hasn't woken up yet.
No, but, she's, like, stable. We've got rid of whatever poison. She clearly looks a bit more relaxed. She's got a mini dragon sort of, quote-unquote, guarding her. Feel like she's in better hands than she was. Maybe she's now finally got some time to, I don't know, get some sleep herself or
do her taxes.
Yeah, do her taxes. She'll
or is she too rich for that?
Catch up on Strictly,
Oh dear. Okay, well, did Stix go to fire? Because I'll just sit
Yeah,
with
I mean, we got time. You know, Stix is quite antsy. So yeah, Stix just sort of flies over Blackspire and back. How does it look? Did we completely destroy a city, or is it? Does it seem like it's recovering, or like doing pretty much the same, or they're like fires everywhere and everything's awful?
You fly over the city and things look all right. You don't see great swathes burnt to the ground. Make a perception check for me.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones.
okie dokie.
15.
15. The most kind of unusual thing you notice is on the northeast side of the city, there seems to be like a large black mound, maybe sort of 20 feet high, sort of 30 feet in diameter.
Oh. Do you think that's not the spire is still there, right? That's not like
The
ruins.
spire is still there, yeah.
I reckon that's like the where they buried the big dragon. Does it seem like about the right size for a very big, chubby emerald dragon?
No, it doesn't look like raised earth or anything like that. It looks sort of dark and gooey.
Dark and gooey.
Ew.
Oh no, are they summoning some kind of fucking, I don't know, weird thing? I don't want to know. Can I divine sense?
I don't want to know. Can I divine sense?
I don't want to know, but at the same time, I kind of have to know as a paladin. I think Stix would
what is
be
the
curious.
range of divine sense?
Like Stix will. Are there people around it? Is it like a populated
No,
place?
it's outside the city. Like, it's kind of just been dumped there almost.
Okay, then in which case, yeah, I'm like gonna go like right up to it and cast divine sense.
Okay.
Divine sense, like 60 feet, whatever. So I'm
Yeah.
getting not like right up to it, but within the 60 feet. You know.
Yeah. There's no undead or anything like that.
No fiendish natures or
No fiendish natures or anything. Up close, you can see it looks to be a pile of things decomposing.
oh.
How close
Yep.
are you? How close are you getting?
I think okay, so I go up to it, I cast divine sense. I see there's no like fiendish stuff, so I think I'd get a little bit closer to about 30 feet. 30
Okay.
feet away.
Okay. Make a medicine check for me as you're approaching and examining this pile.
Medicine. 26.
So you can quite clearly make out in and amongst the decomposing dark structures. It looks like someone attempted to, or someone or someone's attempted to burn whatever this was, but it didn't really take. And you see that there was some sort of a shallow pit dug and things piled in the pit, kind of over it, and there are just dozens and dozens and dozens of kobold bodies here.
Oh. Those are probably the kobolds that were inside his tower, right? Because he had like little kobold helpers in his tower.
You had a bunch of kobold minions. Seems like whatever happened, they did not fare too well.
Stix is going to put that in a special place in his mind that, well, he forgets stuff. And he's going...
Like whether or not he's been to Winstead.
Yeah, that's that special part of his brain. And he returns home. Well, not home, but then he returns back to Blackmire.
Mm-hmm. It's quite late by the time you get back. You move fast in Windform, but by the time you've made that journey kind of 3 times in one day, it is quite late for you.
Yeah.
But you make it back. A nice evening meal is served for all of you. And yeah, you are given, Waywocket and Rosemary are there. So is Genevieve's father and mother. Yeah, you are looked after well. They have Genevieve's mother is sort of apologetic. They don't have so many spare rooms, so they kind of ask if you're okay sharing and things.
Yeah, I think Stix would probably sleep like outside anyway, sort of in some kind of
that's kind of helpful because
Did you say in a hole?
No, in some kind of wilderness.
Oh, outside in a hole. In a ditch somewhere.
I had Felix, my gnome, had like mold earth as a cantrip, and I didn't do it too often because we didn't actually sleep rough that often, but because he joined kind of late and we were well off enough to afford lodgings and stuff. But when he was like out in the wilderness, I had a thing where he would like shape earth into like a little bed for himself.
Aww, that's cute.
That's really cute.
You could do it like a sleeping bag.
Yeah, we.
Aww.
Yeah,
so
we
he had
really
like a little earthy pillow and stuff, so we weren't just lying on the ground.
Like moss.
Yeah.
Cute.
But yeah,
I love that.
so like you realize that there is like one double bed in the Arwen and Klari.
Wee.
top and tails.
Bagsy the right side.
That's fine because I sleep on the left.
Is that the right side looking at it or the right side lying in it?
Or
yes.
At the bed.
Like if you're
perfect
looking at it.
Yeah. Okay. Then you were fine.
Okay.
Nice.
That means Ben and I can spoon together as well.
Yes, it does mean you and Ben can spoon.
Because I sleep on the right, it must mean Ben sleeps on the left.
Yep.
Or the left and the right, whichever way.
The opposite, yeah.
Because I had no choice.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm. That kind of.
I don't really remember how we ended up sleeping on those sides. But I never made.
I vividly remember you saying, I can't sleep on the other side. I naturally just go to that side. And I was like, okay, I'll just stay on that side.
But I've just... Whenever I shared a room, I was always on the right side of the room. So I would have been okay on the right side of the bed. The main reason was because in my bed in uni, the right side was just covered in teddies. So I slept on the left side and I got used to it.
Yeah, I mean, in my bed, I sleep on the right side because of all my children.
Yeah.
They migrate. But, I don't like sleeping on that side at your house. It's not right. It's wrong. Incorrect.
So you sleep on the other side when you're at home?
Mm-hmm.
So you sleep on my side when you're... So when I come to stay, you have to sleep on the wrong side of the bed?
Yeah. And that's okay with me.
That's really sweet.
That's love.
Switching sides. Bless.
Aww. Switching swords.
Well, yeah, you have a nice meal, you have a nice rest, and a new day dawns.
Morning has broken.
Like the first morning. Songbirds have spoken like the first word.
I thought it was
The
blackbirds.
thing. Oh, yeah, blackbirds have spoken like the first word. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them bringing fresh from the world.
I'm glad you knew all the words because I didn't.
Fuck yeah, that was an absolute banger
I've never heard that in my life.
in the hall,
Oh
in the
yeah.
assembly hall / gym PE hall when it was raining outside.
Never.
You know, haven't lived. Haven't lived.
Has Genevieve woken up yet?
Yeah, has she had enough of a lion, or is she?
It's so judgmental.
Stix is mad. Okay.
Stix took like weeks off.
Stix
Yeah.
needs to take it out on someone else that isn't his allies.
So far, the allies are the only people we've seen. This is it.
Well, take it out on a bush or something.
Stix hits a bush.
I don't think Amorous will be very happy with you punching bushes.
I don't think she'll give a fuck.
Language. She can hear you through the trees.
Fucking hope she can't.
So fully believe that's exactly how that conversation would go down with Arwen and Stix. Arwen being like, you should just punch a bush. So he punches a bush and then she's like, you shouldn't be punching bushes.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe
Punching
you've
the
done
bush, but as he walks away, the bush like slaps him on the ass.
this. Yeah, as I walk away, Arwen, like, I don't know, fucking brings the bush to life or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Starts going, hey, I'm walking here. What are you doing?
Wrath of nature.
Punches a bush and the bush fights back.
Man.
Okay.
In the morning,
Yes.
you go and see Genevieve, and she is sitting up in bed. There is a tray has been brought to her and is like across her knees with like a light breakfast on it.
Genevieve,
Yay!
you're alive.
Hugo walks in and jumps like an excitable puppy. Does a little
Knew
bounce.
that was gonna work.
Does the zoomies round the room.
Tries to squeeze under a footstool that is definitely too small.
He thinks he's still a little baby. He
When
now has it
Genevieve
as a shell on his back.
Genevieve, breaks into a big smile when she sees you all, and Hugo goes mental, and she ends up laughing. And as she's sort of laughing at Hugo with the rest of you, she suddenly goes, and like clutches her side. It's like, oh,
Stick laughing. I get that.
It's like, still a little tender, but I gather I have you all to thank for waking me up.
Yes. Us
Yeah.
all. All being me.
We all, took part, except for Klari, who kind of. She was there.
Stix needs to calm down.
I'm kidding.
Oof.
I'm kidding.
Stix is sleeping in the garden.
Do you even remember who ran to town to buy diamonds last minute to bring you back to fucking life?
No, because I was dead.
Well, it was me, so stop being a dick.
Well, it was me, and I've been saving it to rub in your face until now. Stop being a dick.
I thought take them back.
Step.
How? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stabbed me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I may not get the diamonds back, but you know.
I mean, I get the diamonds back, but you'll get many items worth so much more.
Who knows? Maybe they're in there somewhere.
It's your piggy bank.
Shake him hard enough, see what falls out.
Only one way to find.
Lordy.
Yeah, Genevieve looks over all of you and says, "Well, so fill me in. What happened? What's the plan? Who else made it out?
Is her family in here?
Not at the moment.
Okay, good. Well, I give a rundown of who made it out, who didn't. Soz, your boyf is currently being held hostage. We're getting to that.
Yeah, we're working on that. That's plans. That's step 3.
Okay. What's step 1 and 2?
Well, your step 2. Congrats, top 2, pretty important. Step 1 was, get everyone to Garnenheim. Step 2 was to bring you, make sure you were okay. Step 3, go rescue, people that need rescuing. Working on a step 4 and 5. I know one of the steps is we keep building that sword that, we were trying to build.
Step 4, forge the sword. Step 5, do the meeting.
Yeah.
Meeting?
Yes. The dwarf king wants to meet with people in power because he's worried everyone's gonna the world is falling apart.
Which, let's face it, kind of is.
Yeah, beyond the worry at this point.
Yeah.
The quicker we get this sword forged, the quicker we can do a stab. And everything will be fine again.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, if you've got any powerful nobles that you trust, send them that way.
Yes, well, we'll have to. I shall have to see what the king decides.
Mm-hmm.
If we can persuade him to attend, then I think.
Yeah.
I think he'll see a reason.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe we do we need to speak to a king as well?
No, we can leave that to Genevieve.
Yeah, I feel like
She
we're
can
not
send
the
him a
people-
message or something.
Yeah, I feel like we're not the people who need to speak to a fucking king or whatever.
We've got. We're only up to plan 2 out of 5.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. Okay. Are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being, basically on death's door, on, as we call it, death saves, and 10 being the ability to run a marathon. Where you at right now?
I currently feel like I've been run over by a rampaging dragon.
Hugo just looks up.
We actually know what that feels like.
so I'm not sure I'll be going anywhere fast anytime soon.
Okay.
That's all right. As long as you can write a letter to the king to try and persuade him to go to the meeting, that's all we need. You don't need to attend.
Yeah.
Well, I should be up and about enough to attend that at the very least.
Okay, cool. Well,
When did you say it
let
was
you-
going to be?
Christ knows.
Yeah, we haven't got that far. That sort of step.
We're not organising it. We're just
Yeah, I feel like that's sort of step 6 in a plan that we're privy to at this time.
You said King. Did you say King Fargrim was organising this?
I don't know if that's his name.
That is the name of the
Yeah.
North King.
Is it? Okay, then yes.
Yes. Okay. And where are you heading next? All of you.
We'll head back to Garnhamheim with the two that are downstairs.
Yeah, I was
Of
wondering
course,
if you wanted to
Rosemary
come.
and Playwocket.
for co-
How are they doing? Are they all right?
Oh, they're
Good.
fine. Have they not come
Nice.
to see you? That's really selfish of them.
Well, I haven't been really apparently not in a receiving visitors state. But
Well, I just barged in here, so don't know what's stopping them.
she kind of looks at you and just opens her mouth as if to say something, closes it again, and goes, "Yes, but not everyone is as tenacious as you are."
Thank you. I think. I don't know what that word means. Does it mean made out of tin?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
If you're going back to Garnheim, then I feel I must accompany you, if that's where things
I was
are
going to
going
say they
at the
probably have
moment.
like super good healers there, so
Yeah.
that kind of feels like a pretty
Good place
solid
to go.
place for you to be.
Yeah. Group trip. Woo-hoo.
Group trip. What?
Yeah. She takes a tray that's like across her knees and puts it to the side and goes to like swing her legs out of bed and stand
I
up.
hold my hands out.
Yeah, as she does so, she kind of stumbles a little bit and grabs your hand. It's like, yes, and it's kind of like, oh, yes, very dizzy.
Do you know why
Apologies.
you exploded?
No, we got cornered, and I thought we were gonna die, and all I remember thinking was, I don't want to die. I wish I was home. And
Oh,
then that's
you
the
were
last thing
home.
I remember, and then I remember waking up this morning.
That's so weird, but I love that for you.
That feels like something we should look into at a later date.
Okay, don't get in too stressful situations and wish too hard. Okay? Unless it's
Believe
like
me,
life or death.
I have no intention of entertaining another life or death situation anytime soon.
Although, if it does happen again, I know how to fix it. So it's all good.
Same. Or at least I could learn at the end
No,
of
it's mine. My spell.
it.
You're not allowed it.
Yeah, but if you do it, she could wake up as a fucking, I don't know, tabaxi.
I'm not reincarnating her. I'm healing her.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yep.
You know what she just did again.
Yeah. I thought because we were talking about life or death situations,
Well,
I was thinking like, oh, life or death. That, but no.
yeah, I could do it. That spell on my sword.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
That begins with R. Revivify?
Revivify.
Yeah.
You can only do that after 1 minute of them being like dead,
Perfect.
or within 1 minute of them being dead. Sorry.
It could work.
It could work.
Genevieve sits back down on the side of the bed. Says, "Maybe I'll just sit here. I'll get Maria to put some things together for me, and we'll leave. We'll leave later this morning."
Yeah, just let us know when you're
Yeah.
good.
Well, unless you have any more questions for Genevieve or anyone else of the household, we will cut forwards and cut to the end.
Yeah.
Anyone? No more questions? Nothing anyone else
No.
wants to look?
Don't think so. No.
Okay. No, I
Okay.
just want to make sure before I just, montage you guys just teleporting back to Garnheim, and we shall pick things up from your arrival there next time.
Nice.
Noise. Genevieve's
Okay.
okay.
Thank God.